Rimworld hasn't always looked this way. In fact, the pawns used to look like this. And the world used to look like this. What you're looking at is one of the very first prototypes of what would later become what we know as Rimworld. Let's take a walk through Rimworld history with these 5 publicly available prototypes and see what they have to offer. A little forewarning though, lots of these prototypes have bugs and gaping feature holes. They're prototypes and are only provided to satisfy historical interest. Have fun. Hi. Jumping right into the first prototype, there is not much in the world and we have about 4 pawns. Looks like there is an architect tab though. We have the ability to build a school. Money, money, money. Yeah, see, so there's admit students and hire staff. So we have the ability to train the students. So the premise must be some kind of Harry Potter theme, where you're bringing in the students to train them in the arts of magic. I tried the prototype for a while, made the world's worst academy, hired too many staff, brought in too many students. Everyone was unhappy, so I destroyed the place. On to the next one. Second prototype is called Tactical Game and has a very different aesthetic to it. It definitely has that old Flash game vibe, something like The Last Stand. The premise of this one is that you're basically trying to move from one side of the map to the other to avoid the scattered, which are people that have gone insane and want to kill everything. There's different little mini missions and randomly generated missions that happen at each location you go to. Let me tell you guys, this prototype was hard. I spent like an hour trying to beat this thing. I got nowhere close. Luckily there was a cheat menu and I got all the way to the end. I won't spoil it for anyone, but it's a decent game. It's difficult. Since playing was too hard, I spent the rest of my days on the farm collecting food until eventually it would not let me collect any more food and I had nowhere else to go. Now this one, titled Starship Game, was probably the most difficult one for me. I didn't really understand what to do or how to play it. I don't know, maybe someone else had better luck with this one. I kind of just shot missiles at things and gave up. I couldn't go anywhere. If anyone knows how to play this one, definitely let me know and I will try it again.
Oh man!
This next one, you definitely see Rimworld starting to shine through. At this point in time, Tynan was still working as a solo developer. The functionality for assigning skill points to colonists was there. I kind of just picked random ones to get through it. It was definitely a lot more closer to getting towards that Rimworld feel that we know today, with the sandstone walls everywhere. I built a small base trying to just figure things out. Kind of has the same functionality, but there is this like air system in place. I didn't really know how to pipe that in. There was this type of loyalty mechanic, whereas if people didn't believe in your leadership anymore, they would just give up and leave. Everyone was pretty much unhappy with my leadership and started to leave. There was no loyalty left here. This next one was another pre-alpha of the Eclipse colony before it was renamed to Rimworld. Here you could email Tynan.
You're done.
It also had a more fleshed out character customization where you could choose the backstory, and I think this one you were able to choose the gender. I don't know if you were on the last one. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the first time we get to see the transport pods land.
Oh, that's hot.
This is where it all started. Of course, there is still some kind of oxygen system in this version, but the map is a little bit more fleshed out. There's a little bit more you can do. You actually have characters for pawns. Potato artwork hasn't changed a bit. And yeah, structures kind of look pretty much exactly the same. There isn't too much of a difference there. Not really seeing much for the ability to draft. I guess it kind of does say right there. Anyways, I played around for a little bit, had Ragnar leave the colony, Wilkins had a mental break, and eventually just attacked Knight, and then yeah, that was the end of this colony. So yeah, if you guys like seeing the prototype packs, definitely let me know if you guys want to see more of that. If you guys want me to make a video on the build that I started on, definitely leave a comment below and maybe we can make that possible. If you guys would like to know how to play this prototype pack, the only way that I know of is that you need to buy Rimworld on Ludian's website. You cannot get it through Steam. Fortunately, I do believe that is the only way that that is possible, unless you were a backer prior to the full release of Rimworld. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you like this voice content, definitely let me know. Subscribing to the channel and liking the video definitely helps out a lot, so thank you all very much, and we just hit 6K. That's exciting.